Friends, hackers, red teamers, lend me your exploits, for I have come to hack some easy boxes today on Cyber Mentoring Monday. How is everybody? Hope everyone can hear me okay. It looks like it. We have a few people in chat. Hello, Shirag Artani. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Little Didi. Welcome, Sharma G, Fromaster. Awesome. How is everyone's Monday going so far? Let's catch up on the follows. Yegfellow, Vashalu, Damn Kid, I think that's how you pronounce. Yes. My elite speak is not as good as it once was. Thank you for the follows. Vashalu, hello, first time chat. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's get on. So, for those of you who weren't here last Sunday, so not yesterday, but the week before, I did a 12-hour charity stream, which was very successful. We had a goal of $500. We reached that. We then had a goal of $1,337. We reached that. We finally had a goal of $2,500, and we reached that. And then we blew past it. So I'm still raising money, technically, because the walk is on May 1st. We're at, as you can see from the where is it? There. We're at $2,825, so we're agonizingly close to $3,000, which would be hilarious to get to. Just because never thought I would get that high. So if you do want to donate to a really good cancer charity, ! Donate in the chat. You can donate either, if you're in the US, you can donate on this page. The link will be in the chat. If you're not in the US, you can donate to my Streamlab tip thing, and everything I receive through there will go to the charity. So yeah. The other thing that happened, so even though the current sub bar down there says I think we're at 99 subs, we did reach 103 last weekend, which means I promised this. I promised that I would release my Kali configs, which I have done. Like literally 5 minutes ago, I made this public. So if you, by the way, I've upgraded my Kali as well, so it is now 2022 Kali instead of the one that's 2 years old. So I updated it. Hopefully it's all going to work. However, if you ever want to, have my setup, because a lot of people are interested in my setup, basically I have this repo, which is a README that goes through everything you need. So like if you're using VMware, you can install the OpenVM tools, and then OMyZSH, and then I've included my .zshrc file, my tmux configs, my vimrc, and the Apache config. And the reason I include Apache config is to set up the PHP noexec directory. So that's a directory which, I wonder if I can show it, localhost. Yeah, so if I browse to localhost PHP noexec PHP info and go to, why is that redirecting? Okay, that shouldn't be redirecting. We'll have to figure that out. Hang on. Oh, maybe because we're not. Did I not start it? Let's see. Okay. Maybe this will work now. Localhost. Nope. Localhost. Okay, good. All right, now if we go to php no exec phpinfo.php, you see it's a blank page. If you view the source, you can see PHP code there. So usually this would be parsed, right? Because this is an Apache server with PHP enabled, this would be executing PHP code. However, because I've placed it in this php no exec directory, it's not. And this is useful for remote file inclusion. If you want to include your remote PHP, obviously you don't want it to get executed on your server. You want it to get executed on the remote server. So that's why that's useful. So I included the Apache config in here. And it's very simple. It's literally like 4 lines that you'll need. But yeah. So there are instructions if you just follow everything. It's separated into sections, so if you only want to install the tmux stuff, you can do that. But yeah. Are you able to dual monitor your Kali virtual machine on this config setup? I'm not sure. I've never actually attempted to dual monitor a virtual machine before. I don't know of anything that would restrict you from doing that. Let's say that. So, yeah, I have no idea. Alright, let's start with Stream Raiders. Okay, here we go. Alright. Let's start off with maybe a HackTheBox box. I think maybe we'll just do an IPsec box because his boxes tend to be pretty good. So I think, yeah, if we go down here, we have a few machines of his that are easy. Delivery, I think I've already done validation. It doesn't look like many people have solved node blog, so I assume that's not actually that easy. We'll have a vote though. We'll add delivery into the mix, and then we'll check out some retired machines. All right. Difficulty easy. We want incomplete boxes, and we will sort by user owns. All right. Any suggestions? Here are some boxes. I don't know why all the votes have gone now. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened to the votes, but any boxes people want to see, post them in chat. We'll have a vote. Chocker. All right. ScriptKiddie or Bounty Hunter. Okay. And Explore. Okay. All right, so we got 5. We'll do a vote on all of these. Yeah, okay. All right, let me set up a poll. Okay, what have we got? Delivery, Explore, ScriptKiddie. Sounds interesting. Bounty Hunter. And last but not least, Shocker. Alright, we'll do 2 minutes. There we go. You see something behind me? Yes. That is a shelf. Or technically, I guess, a bookcase. It doesn't have any books on it, but I finally moved it in. I moved the table? Which table? I don't think I moved any table, but okay. No, I'm the same distance away from the door as I always have been. Maybe the shelf has given the perspective a bit of a shift, I don't know. To be fair, Christy, you do seem easily confused given that you won a TryHackMe voucher and tried to use it on HackTheBox last week. So, I'm kidding. Christy is the reason we have a voucher to give away today. She won it last week and then was in the DMs like, it's not working. And I'm like, okay, so I bought another one. And she's like, wait a minute, is this HackTheBox? I'm like, nope. It's all good though. It's very, very amusing. That just means we have more coupons to give away. But I want everyone to understand that it is a TryHackMe voucher. If I actually said it was a HackTheBox voucher, then I do apologize. I don't think I did. ScriptKiddie wins. Alright. I don't remember saying it was a HackTheBox one. Alright, let's connect to HackTheBox. Oops, open VPN. It's going to be the lab. Well, Christy, if you didn't vote, maybe next time. Yeah, I know. I finally switched to green text. I don't know why I wasn't doing it before. If it's less readable, let me know because I'll just switch back. I don't really care, but I figure green text is a lot more hackerish. Do I have auto recon installed? I think I do. I do, but do I have... Did I install it using pipex? I did. Okay, good. We're good. Yeah, I do like the green text. Alright, so we'll add ScriptKiddie.HackTheBox. Let's see. Hosts. Okay. ScriptKiddie.HackTheBox. So again, we do this just in case they're using host names on the box. This tends to be more commonplace with HackTheBox boxes. So that's why we do that. Let's use auto recon to scan it though. And so let's actually create a directory now. ScriptKiddie would help if I could spell. Alright, I'm not going to run it with sudo. If we need to do UDP, we can do that later. Config, and then ScriptKiddie.HackTheBox. Okay, so this will start running a few Nmap scans. So this does port scanning. For those of you who have not used AutoRecon before, If I do auto recon in chat, it is a tool I wrote ages ago that I have upgraded. But it starts off doing a top TCP port scan and an alt TCP port scan. The reason it does both, even though they obviously overlap, is because the top TCP port scan is very fast. It'll only scan the top 1,000. And so it generally finds 99% of the ports. Probably 99.9% of the ports, to be quite honest with you. And so it's useful to run that first, because then Nmap will report back the services it's running while this one is still running. Alright, and so in this case, we see top TCP ports finished in 10 seconds. That's how fast it is. Identified SSH and HTTP. Okay. Let's open Atom, which is always a good program to view stuff in. It looks like, as well, the all TCP ports found port 5000, which is interesting. Hi, Frowmaster. Thanks for stopping by. Frank, where'd I get the banner? The banner is actually... I found it on a customized Kali blog. I think Alhazred uses a similar one. But if I tell my ZSH... Yeah, it's called NeoFetch. And you can like change this, I guess. And then I just pipe it through a program called Lolcat to make it look rainbow colored, because I thought that looked kind of nice. But yeah, NeoFetch, and then I use this command. And the tmux custom, if you missed the start of the stream, if you go to this, these are all my Kali configuration files, including instructions on how to install everything. So if you want to install, if you want your tmux to look like this and have all these pretty, like, I don't know, triangle things down here, you can just do sudo apt install tmux and powerline, and then you can just use my tmux configs, which should set up everything. Alright, where were we? Let's get rid of all that. I don't know why that's in there. Add project folder, HackTheBox, ScriptKiddie. Okay. Oh, I saw that. One thing I didn't do was edit the config to make this bigger. So maybe I will do that. Did it not find... Oh, okay, right. It already found HTTP on port 5000, so we're good. So let's check out the SSH scan. The only reason we really do this is for completion's sake, but sometimes it's useful to see which authentication methods are supported. If only publicly is supported, then that tells you you're not looking for a password. But in this case, password is supported, so we might be able to SSH onto this box if we find a username and password. Otherwise, everything seems fine. Let's just check out the HTTP server running on port 5000. So we have some kind of website there. Feroxbuster is not finding much yet. The Nmap scan has found a static directory. Did it find any comments or anything? Doesn't look like it. Okay. The screenshot's sometimes useful, but obviously we're going to browse to it anyway. It's currently enumerating virtual hosts. And WhatWeb tells us, okay, it's actually a Python web server, it looks like. So we could probably actually tell that if we do a curl. So we do a curl -i HTTP ScriptKiddie.HackTheBox port 5000. Yeah, so you can see the server header. So this is running a Python web server. So this might be like a Flask web server, which is a Python module / library for developing web apps. But let's go into Burp and we will browse to it and see what's up. There we go. Okay, ScriptKiddie port 5000. Okay, well this is interesting. So let's view the page source and see if there's any comments. There are not, but it looks like we can just use these tools, which is interesting. So I guess if we do 127001, it's going to scan itself. Okay. So can we do command injection here? So obviously what's happening on the server side is it's taking this IP address as input and it's running, well actually we can probably tell what it's running. We can't, okay. But it's running some mmap scan. It's probably just passing it to mmap on the command line. So obviously one thing we can try is to put a semicolon there and then just type ID. Invalid IP. Ah, okay. So it's doing some kind of check on the IP address. Which means I guess we can't do localhost either. Okay. So that might not be the way in just because it seems to be actually validating as an IP address there. Let's just see if there was anything sent with it. Action equals scan. Okay, that's just telling it which form to use. Okay, payloads. This is an interesting one with a template file. Alright, let's just add 127001 here and see what happens if we just skip the template. Is it doing anything? Okay, so it is doing something, but it's taking a while. Okay. Something went wrong. Alright. Okay, we may come back to that one. That one does look interesting. Let's try this one. So this is probably using searchbloit. If we do searchbloit WordPress, we find all these. So this presumably isn't doing many checks. So we could always try the semicolon trick here. Stop hacking me, we'll hack you back. Interesting. Okay. Can we do, let's just take out the space. Okay, that did nothing. Can we do ampersands? Okay, can we do ors? No. Can we just do a redirect maybe? Okay. Can we redirect into something like dub test? Okay. Try to append the second command? I mean, yeah, I've tried that. It looks like we're just getting... So if we... Presumably it's just checking for these characters. Yeah. What about $? Yeah. What we can do is we can use Kali. So if we do send this to intruder, clear all this, and then replace this with just a list. Have we got letters? I guess we could probably just develop a list of letters. So let's try these. So I'm just going to develop a list of just characters and see if any of them we can use. Underscore equals plus. Let's do those. Do those. Semicolon, colon. Both forms of quote. What else? Comma, dot. Yeah, and then we'll do these. That's quite a lot. We'll do those. Okay, so I'm just going to paste them all in. It should encode them all correctly. And then we want to clear the match settings. And we obviously just want to match on Stop Hacking Me. So if we add that. Yeah, okay. There's a special character list and sec list. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, the dot was fine, but everything else responded with something. Which isn't good. But what does it mean we'll hack you back? Maybe we should fire up Wireshark and see what actually happens if we... So let's listen on ton 0. And what's my IP address? So we want IP dot destination. Oops, that's not right. Okay, so for some reason my copy paste is not working on this machine yet. That might not be the right one. Is it host? Oh, okay, hang on, it's still filtering. And I want it to be a TCP SYN. I think that's how you do it. So I want it to be a SYN packet, which means it was an initial packet sent to my IP address rather than a response to something I sent. So let's see if that works. I think it will. Maybe not. Or maybe it is. Hang on. No, it's not. Okay, hang on a minute. Let's Google Wireshark filter SYN only. Okay, TCP flags.syn equals 1 and TCP flags ACK equals 0. There we go. Alright, so let's do this. We can probably actually just stop and restart the filter now. Cancel that. Continue without saving. Yeah, okay. Okay. So now let's try it again. Let's just do a ID command. Okay. So is that the IP address? 95.150. Yes. So what's it doing? It seems to be doing a scan. So it's connecting to port 21, sorry, 80.443, 110, 21, 3389, 445, 25.139. So interesting. What is happening?
Incoming raid.
Gar7, thank you for the raid with a party of 25, and Zero Kieran, thank you for the $20 donation. I wonder what happens if you open up one of these ports. Like, let's just open up 3389 and just listen on it, I guess. Actually, that's a good point. Just the guy, I should change the subject
New subscription
here.
received. Dispensing gratitude. Gratitude dispensed.
Who just subscribed? Gar7, thank you, my friend, for the resubscription. We're doing ScriptKiddie on HackTheBox. We've noticed that so we can scan, we can use their map on their box, except we can only actually input IP addresses, although we haven't really tested what they mean by an IP address. This wasn't working, but we haven't played around with it. However, when you try to do command injection in here, it says stop hacking me, will hack you back. And what we noticed was when we tried that, it seems that they are sending a bunch of packets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen out on 3389, which was one of the ports that they scanned us on. So let's just do that again. Search exploit. Was that us again or not? No. Okay, here we go. Yes, it's these ones. So see, there's the 3389. Which was I on 3389? Yes. Oh, I tell you why that's not going to work, because I have a firewall. So we need to do UFW allow 3389 TCP. That might help. All right, so let's do this again. WordPress ID, search exploit. And again, it looks like immediately they connect to 80 and 443, and then a few seconds later they do a scan of the other ports. Here we go. So what happens? There we go. We got to connect. But that's it. Interesting. I don't know what we can do with that. I also don't know. I mean, this is supposed to be an easy box, so I assume that might just be a, I don't know, it might be a weird rabbit hole, I guess. Did Ferox Buster find anything else? No. So let's try this one again. localhost. So lhost. Let's just copy our IP address. Actually, did that work? No. Why is my copy not working now? That's annoying. Well, we have to fix that. All right, lhost generate. Okay. So that worked. Can we do stuff like maybe that? Invalid IP address. Linux. Okay. So it seems like it's the lhost thing's going wrong. What happens if we listen on 4444? Okay, we'll do stream raiders in a second. I just want to try see if generating that, do we get any connection or something? Dubbuster is still at least running. The vhost enum did finish. Did it find anything? No. Okay, let's switch to stream raiders and curse those guys and go. What's my note-taking software? I generally use Atom. If I'm on like a project, I'll use oh, what's it called? My mind's gone completely blank now. And, well done, Weidreduch and Uban. Alright. Let's go down here. Obsidian, that's the one I use. Okay, let's... There we go. Obsidian, okay. So, I wonder... Let's try using a template file. So, I know that in MSF Venom, we do -h. Specify a custom executable file to use as a template. Okay, so let's locate... okay, that's not how we do that. Static binaries... Oops. I'm just trying to find an executable that I have. Jeez. x86. There we go. Alright, so let's do. Okay, copy binaries, Windows, x86, ncat.exe into HackTheBox, ScriptKiddie. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. So we'll go to HackTheBox, ScriptKiddie, ncat, and then we'll use our IP address again, generate. Oh, did that work? Or is it just not showing? Okay, there we go. Yeah, template ncat. Okay, so, and then presumably if we go to this link, I'm not going to do it in the burp browser, but presumably, yeah, okay, we can download that. So I wonder if we can potentially inject into the file name, because presumably it's going to be so we do MSF Venom again. It's going to do -x and then the executable. So maybe we can do command injection here. Can we do something like ID, like that? Doesn't look like it. Windows requires an exe extension template file. Alright, well, I mean, we could just do something like that. I mean, that's promising. But not really. It looks like it's just saving it as that. Can we do something like? I'm just wondering if we can do any kind of command injection here. If they advertise for MSF Venom search plot on this page, it may be for a good reason. Any published vulnerabilities. Yeah, true. No, looks like it. So the only other thing we have really is this version of the Python web server. So I guess we could try this. Nope. Is there any? Okay, debug shell command injection. Alright, let's have a look at that. Let's just open it up in exploitdb. Search. Can you just search for the number? I wonder. No, okay. So we will just search for this. Okay. 15.4 path traversal. Okay, so we don't have that. But okay, so if we go to /console, which I think Ferox Buster would have found, but maybe not. Right, yeah. Okay, so it's not that. This is definitely a tricky one. It's gotta be, I mean, it's gotta be something to do with this template file, I imagine. I can't think of. Yeah, that could be anything else. We tried injecting So it gets invalid localhost IP, which means we probably can't even type actual text. Yeah. This one again had the same problem. It wouldn't even allow localhost. This was the only one that could inject. Check the other OS. Yeah, I mean the Linux one did not work. So, geez, the site is very slow as well, apparently. At least my browser is. Linux. So if we put in, come on. Why is that working? All right, this is ridiculously slow. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. I don't know why it's crashed. Oh, it might be. It's probably Wireshark still. Well, that serves me right. Can I right click? Ah, jeez. Alright, stop. Come on, stop. Yeah, see how many packets it's captured? That's probably why. Cautionary tale. Come on, just stop. I don't even want to risk switching to my terminal to kill it. But I may have to if this isn't responding. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so kill all -9 Wireshark. Hopefully that'll work. Maybe not. I may have to just reset my entire VM, which would suck. That's a weird memory leak, though. Not even a memory leak. I don't know why the CPU usage goes that high. It shouldn't. I've used Wireshark before. It's never done that. Come on, please work. Why can I switch but can't type anything in? Oh, here we go. Okay, that worked. Look at that. Look at that usage going down now. Okay, we're good. That just took slightly longer than we thought. Okay, so if I generate this file, the Linux one fails. Feroxbuster's still not finding anything, which means I suspect it's just not going to find anything at all. Right, something went wrong. We try the Android one. The Android one works, but again, I'm not sure how we even approach this. This was a Linux machine, though. Yeah. Someone suggested using hex, but the problem with that is you still can't. You'd have to give a valid IP address, and you still can't, like, encode this stuff. You know, we can try an IP convert though. IP convert to hex or something. So if we do 127001, convert to hex, is that. If we try it here, invalid IP, yeah. And presumably this one as well. You're seeing exploit DB, okay. Oh, so you were thinking maybe something with MSF Venom, maybe some of the search exploit. Okay, and map. Arbitrary file rate. MSF Venom had 1 hit. Okay. Did I miss it? Oh, there we go. Ah, okay. Nicely done, thank you. Alright, so APK template command injection. So this is, yeah. Alright, this is definitely not an easy box if we're doing template injection, but so we can do some template injection into this. Alright, let's download this then. Actually, let me. Alright, we'll go into actually the. Alright, there we go. It finished. 34 minutes. HackTheBox, ScriptKiddie. Okay, wget -o 49491. Alright, let's. So we got a payload, which we change. So obviously we want to test it somehow. So let's try just doing a curl back to our web server. So let's try this. And we'll do exploit. And then what we'll do in this browser, so in this tab, is we'll tail, we'll put it to sudo tail, yeah, the Apache log, and then we'll get a hit, hopefully. Okay, so payload change me, that should work. Okay. So let's do Python 349. Alright. So we ran into a few issues. We need key tool and we need jar signer. JDK, yeah. So I think key tool and jar signer. Alright, yeah, I might install the OpenJDK. So let's do apt search OpenJDK, which stands for Java Development Kit. Okay. Let's do, yes, 17. There we go. We want this one. So, oops, sudo apt install. Yes. All right. I'm just gonna hopefully download fast. Hey, we've got 69 viewers. Where's my?
Nice.
There we go. Yeah, it's downloading pretty fast though, so we should be okay. Alright, what were the two tools again? Key tool and jar signer. So once this is finished, we can just do a witch on key tool and jar signer and make sure they're there. It is, and jar signer. Excellent. Okay, so now we can rerun that script. Okay, done. Nice. Let's move this. Nope. Copy that to here. Okay. So we're tailing the Apache access log. If this works, so we should just be able to do that really. ScriptKiddie evil APK generate, and then if we look here, hopefully we're going to get a hit. We do get exploit. That's why I put the exploit in there. That's basically a indication that that's the request that we actually want coming through. Okay, so now we can edit this script again. Where are we? And we can just grab a reverse shell. So I need my IP address is here. If we go to this tool, actually, what am I doing? You can use RevShellGen. RevShellGen. Okay. I'm gonna do nc mcnod, and I want this. Okay. So we will copy all of this and paste it in there, and then save that, and then we'll do listen on port 4444. Again, we have to run the Python script. Okay. Interesting. I use this payload because it's usually, for me, it's the more reliable one, but we can try the bash one since this, I think maybe the command isn't working very well. So we'll try this. Oops. Everyone has their favorite reverse shell command. This just happens to be mine. I've noticed, especially with PHP apps, sometimes the standard one, which is the make FIFO, doesn't work. Alright, let's just try this though. No, why is that not working now? Okay, well, let's just go back to basics and see if the original will recompile, see if there's an issue. So we'll do curl, just do HTTP 127.0.0.1 exploit. Again, I'm just going to see if there's a... Alright, so that is working. So there's something weird going on when we try and use reverse shell. So what we should probably do then is do this in steps. It's probably being tripped up by the redirect or the ampersand maybe. So what we'll do instead is we will do MSF Venom payload. I'm assuming it's going to be x64. Localhost will do, what is it, 10.10.14.79. ELF file, and we will host that in the web server, our web server. I very much doubt that NC with the -E option is even installed. It's very old, so it's likely not. But what we'll do is we'll just, when in doubt, when you find that an exploit just isn't accepting any kind of reverse shell payload, keep it simple and do it in stages. So this, what we're going to do is we're going to use wget, and if wget isn't installed, we'll use curl, but let's assume it is, and we'll do shell.elf and then http:// okay. Guess I didn't copy that correctly. There we go. Alright. Shell.elf. Okay. So again, we will start a tail and make sure it actually gets picked up. Python. Alright, so that's working. So now we'll just copy evil.apk. Okay, I'm too used to the select copy working. I need to figure out why that's not. Alright, so evil.apk has been replaced now. So if we go here, Android, localhost, just put whatever. Evil.apk, select and generate. Hopefully it should get picked up. It does. So wget is definitely installed. So now what we're going to do is edit this. And we need to chmod it. So we're going to chmod +x. Yeah, we can try decompiling it. Okay, save that. Do another run through. And then we will copy this again. Again, this is lengthy, but we know it's definitely going to work because it's just the file's already there. We just need to make it executable. Okay, so we've done that again. Android. Sometimes slow and steady is the good way. All right. So we won't get any confirmation that anything actually happened here. We'll just know when it actually executes, because we'll get a 200 here. Okay, so we hope now that the file is executable. And the last thing we need to do is actually just execute it. So we just need to change this payload to that. And compile it. And then copy. And obviously we can now set up a netcat reverse listener. And hopefully generate. And with any luck, we will get a connection back. There we go. Okay.
I'm in.
Okay. So let's get an actual shell. We should probably use. Python 3 is installed. We're going to import pty, pty.spawn, bin bash. Okay, background that, stty, and then we'll export term equals xterm 256 color. And then that should mean we can cancel stuff. Okay, good. So now we have a stable shell. We are in kids home directory. Let's actually take a look at app.py. See what actually was going on. Yes, it was using Flask, like I said. So Flask is a Python library / module that makes writing web apps very easily. Very easy, sorry. Alright, so it looks like the scan had to require a 1010 IP address anyway. Alright, and then there was this home kid logs hackers, which I presume is... let's just do a... It's 0 length? Really? So what was that then? Okay, it wrote to it. Interesting. Alright, well let's see if there's any users on this system other than ScriptKiddie. There's a pwn user. I presume then we don't have a... Oh no, we do have a user.txt. Okay, so that was... At least we got that. I'm going to mute this. Submit flag, input flag hash. That wasn't too easy, I would say. I wouldn't. I think it's just edged into medium. Yeah. Shigel Shacks. Let me know what the OCP question is. Alright, does anyone know, firstly in chat, what's our next step? So we obviously want to privilege escalate. We can maybe get to pwn, or maybe instantly get to root. But what should we check first? There we go. KGB69 sudo-l. And we don't have kids' password, so this is not going to work. Actually, I can control C. There we go. So we don't have kids' password. Sticky bits, yes. So there is a nice command in hack tools. This one, I like this one. Okay. We can check our groups because I saw that LXD was installed. I very much doubt that we are in the LXD group. We're not. Let's check in here. There is a snap directory though. That's weird. Although this apparently they can sudo as admin. So that's interesting. What is this directory? I can't even read it. Logs. Okay, so that was the directory with nothing in it. Alright. There is a .ssh, which has an authorized keys 0 length, so nothing in there. So if we wanted to, for persistence, we could just generate a key and just add it to the authorized keys. We don't really need to, but I guess that's actually kind of useful, so let's do that. So we'll do SSH keygen. Actually, that's pretty fine. We're not going to obviously add it to ourselves. We are going to use kid. So we're just going to put it in the current directory, kid RSA. No passphrase. Okay, and now we have kid RSA and kid RSA.pub, and the pub one is the one we need. That is the public key. Private key stays on our computer. So if we go here, copy all of this, and then if we do echo into .ssh/authorized keys. All right, let's do let's just check the SSH directory. Okay, that has yeah, it has content now. So we need to chmod 600 the kid RSA key, and now we can SSH using that kid RSA key. kid at ScriptKiddie.hackbox. And there we go. That's how you do that. So now we have two shells. This one technically is the more stable of the two. Alright, what's everyone else? Battle? Is the battle ready to start? It is. Okay, we'll do the battle. There's a lot of enemies, so hopefully we're okay. Alright, someone had a question. So technically the exam will cover techniques done in PG practice. No, so we're getting all the walkthroughs and studying the techniques used to be efficient or stupid. No, definitely. I would obviously recommend always trying it yourself. But there's no shame in using walkthroughs, especially if you get stuck. But definitely, you know, try stuff yourself first, and obviously go through all the OSCP documentation and the videos, and just, you know, make sure. We won. Okay, good. Just a guy and j.info. Well done. Alright, there we go. OSCP video voice guy is annoying. I haven't got the updated videos, so I don't know. I don't know the original. Okay, so we can see if we can get into Poems directory. Usually on Linux you can CD into other directories, but you can't often read stuff. Like for instance, we can't read this recon directory, but we can read scan losers. So let's cat scan losers.sh. Ah, okay, hang on. So this is a bash script. It's setting the variable log to this, which is a file that we can control. It's then CDing back into its own home directory. It's catting log, which is just going to be... Right, it's just going to be this string. But it cats the file, it cuts everything by spaces, then grabs the third. Kid's just in the group kid. It then sorts, and then while read IP does sh-c mmap. Okay, we should be able to get this. This is easy, I think. So what we can do actually, let's do this properly. Let's copy this script and put it back in here. So scan losers.sh. Okay. And we've got color now. So let's just, instead of this, we're going to say log hackers. We're not going to CD because we don't care. And instead of this, we are just going to echo this command. Whatever. So whatever echoes out is what's going to get run. Okay. And this just says if the number of lines of the log file is greater than 0, then okay, then clear out the log. This effectively just clears the log. All right. So it's overriding the log file. So we don't even need this. We don't care about that. That just means that whatever we put in hackers, every time it runs this file, it's going to wipe hackers. It's just a weird way of doing it. All right. So let's create the hackers file and just put test in there. And chmod plus x scan losers, and then just do scan losers. Okay. So it looks like actually it's going to do, yeah, it's just going to do that. So I don't think we even need to mess around with the cutting thing. But we can double check that. We can do, let's just echo test into this. Yeah. And we just get test. Which means if we were to put 127001 ID and then even just that, right, and run scan losers. Oh, okay, no, it won't. Oh, right. That's why that exists. It's always going to grab the third thing. So we just don't do it. I think that should work. We can test this. Actually, we might just be able to do a semicolon. Right? Yeah. So this should comment out everything. And we can at least test that. We can echo test ID and then hash and then just do echo test again. Yeah, we only get this. Yeah, the script runs mmap, but the point is I don't really care if it runs mmap. I just want to... we have command injection. Like, we could, I guess, technically go to GTFO bins and see how you can get output from mmap, but generally speaking, I think that's going to involve spaces. So what I think we do here is we're going to create our own script and then create a hackers file which then just executes the script, I think. So let's go into temp and we'll vim pwn.sh and we're going to say bash, bin bash, copy bin bash to temp pwn bash, chmod plus xs, temp pwn bash, okay, chmod plus x pwn.sh, and then what I think we should be able to do, if we do this, temp pwn.sh, and then we do scan losers, it'll execute the mmap scan, which is fine. This will actually error out, I think, because it's not going to get a any kind of response, and then it's just going to run this. Why not just bash dash I? Well, because this is running as a cron job, so bash.i won't do anything. It'll spawn a shell, but in pwn's user, I think. All right, so let's cat hackers. This should work, I think. Famous last words. I'm assuming this is a script. Sorry, no. I'm assuming this is a cron job. We could probably validate that. Logs, hackers. I suppose I should check if I could write to this. I can, because I am the owner. So if I echo that into hackers, cat hackers. What? Did it already run, maybe? No. That's... What's the log directory? Okay. Can I just remove hackers? I can. Okay, so can I just now do this? That's better. I don't know why that was... Okay. I assume it's running every minute. So we just have to wait and then check out the temp directory. And then hopefully it's going to run pwn.sh, which should create pwn-bash. And if it doesn't, we'll check using pspy and see if it actually works. All right, 10 more seconds. Right, okay. No, it's readable by everyone. Okay, that should have. Okay, it didn't work. How do we use pspy? We will see. Let's download it now. wget HTTP. Oh, actually, it's just cd. Prevesc pspy. Hang on a minute. pspy 64. And if we just run pspy 64, so what it does is it effectively is it'll actually show you who's running what commands when they are run. It does this, I believe, by analyzing files in /proc. Since we have another shell over here, let's just double check. Simpler linpiece. I mean, yeah, linpiece does the same job. Is the pwn script triggered by the main? It may be. This is interesting. So it deletes everything in payloads. Yeah, you may be right. So if we check HTML cat app.py. I guess I should grep scan. No, so the scan thing isn't. If you vim it, we can see the colors. Maybe, probably not in this shell, but probably in this one. I think we're beyond. Yeah, I don't think it's running automatically via a cron anymore. So let's cd into HTML and vim the app.py. All right, this is just it's handling the forms. That's just the mmap scan. Okay, here you go. So it appends. That's the thing. It's appending with searchsploit. But it doesn't matter because we can write to it anyway. It's not triggering anything. Yeah, so it's just appending. Do we have access to Etsy password? Well, everybody has access to Etsy password. There's the kid user and the pwn user, and we're trying to get pwn user right now. This is weird. I would have thought this would have worked. We should also look and check which user is running the web server actually. That should probably have been done. Yeah, so kid is running the web server. So anything that executes via the web server is executing as kid. Should we do it the old-fashioned way? What do you mean, linps? I honestly think this is the way to do it. If you modify hackers with 3 fields, I don't think we need to, and the reason why is like if we ran scan losers.sh using the hackers file I generated, we get the right thing. It does execute it. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but if you look at this, right, I've copied the entire file, okay, and all I'm doing is passing it to sh. So I guess what we could do actually is double check and actually create our own temp pwn and actually. So let's do scan losers. So I just did sh-c. Okay, so hang on a minute. Vim scan losers. sh-c. And then if I just cat temp /pwn.sh and we vim temp /pwn.sh. See, if you know what this bash script is doing, it's perfectly reasonable to run it on your own system and double check it's actually working as intended. Okay, so we have a hackers. Oops. Have a hackers file. So now if we do scan losers, failed to open normal output file for writing. Okay, and then did it temp. Yeah, it created pwn bash. It should work. Right, exactly. There are no spaces, which is what we have in hackers. Oops. I guess the only other thing I can think of is we run scan. Oh no, that worked. I guess I didn't. I should make the recon directory as well. Okay. Yeah, pwn bash still gets. Just gonna run it again, make sure. Yeah. I don't. It's executable by everyone, pwn.sh, unless, so the only other explanation is maybe, no. Alright, let's grab linps and sh. Okay, yeah, we're in. let's see if we missed something. linpeas.sh dash q t into linpeas.txt. Okay. What's up, developer? My tonal colors are trippy. Yeah, I changed them to the hacker green. Was that shell.elf? Where, Christy? Use your IP in the payload to see if it'll scan you back like earlier. Well, the issue with that is it's still running. It's only running as kid. The Python web server is running as kid, so right there. This is how we got onto the box. This is what we did to get onto the box. This is the file we uploaded. So that's nothing to do with this. I don't know why that happened. We're vulnerable to this though. Use your IP in the payload to see if it'll scan you back. Well, it's not even executing, that's the thing. At least I assume it's not. This did not look like it ran properly. We'll do that in a minute if we don't see anything else. Oh, hang on. User bin in cron tab? Let's just make a note of this and this, which will get us to in cron, but that may just be, oops. Okay. We're doing HackTheBox. There's a tmux session apparently. It's probably nothing. Authorized keys, we added that. That's nothing. That's just a password list. Okay. There's a DNS server running internally. In cron tab. In cron tab is probably a new cron, I'm guessing. Right, yeah, PwnKit, which I hope it's not. Oops. Why is it not? Okay, apparently. Well, that's useful. Did the box die? No. Did my... Maybe my VPN died. Alright, let me external that. Okay, we're back. The box did not reset, we're good. All right, what do we have? We had this, which let's just Google it, or not. Yeah, Incron tab is probably correct. And I bet... yeah, Pwn's only in the Pwn group anyway, so it wouldn't... it'll get us to the Incron group, which is probably nothing. Let's check out this, though. Alright, that's just disappeared, so that's nothing. Ah, boy. This has just died. I feel like we're close. I mean, it doesn't make any sense for this script to be doing what it does. Like, even if we just do this line by line, and we do this, oh, hang on, cat, right, and then let's just echo, oops, IP, yeah, and then alright, cats, or not. Do echo IP done. There we go. Yeah, I mean it works. You have to import IP for the mmap. You just append the recon file name. I don't think I do because I put a semicolon in. I mean, so let's echo the entire command, right? So let's just echo all of this. Done. All right, so this is what's going to execute. mmap top ports 10 -on recon 127001 semicolon, right? So that's going to stop. This mmap command is going to exit as an error, right? We can probably even check that. Maybe not. So if I do... Great, failed to open. Although that's because it's not right, it's not... Okay, so hang on, let's just change that to a folder that's writable by us. So let's just do, for the sake of argument, temp 127001. Right, it's just going to exit like this. And then it's going to run this one. And we can even run this command, right? So if I just put temp 127001 semicolon and then all this, all right, and then yeah, pwn bash, right, is there. It's our pwn bash, but it still gets written, which means this works. This should work, but the question is why. It's not. It doesn't even seem like it's running. Can you use... I mean, it works, Christy. Like, I literally just ran what would execute. I guess we can even just do it in SH, just to double check. Okay. Temp. Yeah, still works. I'm not entirely sure it actually passes to the next command in the loop. It should do. I mean, like I said, we even tried it in here, right? So I have scan losers on here, right? and I have the hackers file here. Okay, and this is identical. And when I ran this, when I ran scan losers on my machine, this is exactly the same code. It created temp/pwn. Pwn bash. It executed. So I think the problem is when I don't know how to trigger this scan losers.sh. So because we couldn't see it when we used pspy. Which is interesting. What we could do is just grep for it, like do a recursive grep in /home, and it's just found there. Scan losers is not a job. I don't know if it is. It didn't show up on any. It's not in the cron tab, and it didn't show up when we used pspy. But it's here, which is the weird thing. Like, why is it here? Can you test that through the page? You get the same connections. If not, break something, reset box. Test what? I'm happy to test something, but I need to know what you want me to test. The problem with going through the page, though, is there was a filter on it. Same connection, same scan if you are detected as a hacker. Yeah, that doesn't give me any information about what you want me to... What do you want me to type? In which box? Like, which box? 1, 2, or 3, and what do you want me to type? But also, I don't think, like, this web server is running. Command injection led to an nmap scan of your box. It did, yes. What we can do is cat the vim app.py and go down to it. Instead of 1, 2, 3, you could just let him SSH in. I'm not sure what you mean. Where is the search exploit thing here? Okay. Right, so yeah, it did scan us. So maybe that is a trigger, but that's weird. Alright, let's try it then. WordPress ID, search exploit, stop hacking me. Oh, it's still working. Okay, let's use TCP dump. Okay, hang on. TCP dump. We'll do the battle in a minute as well. Only SYN incoming. Yeah, I see what you're talking about now. But I'm still not sure how that gets triggered. Okay, hang on. Right, just validate it still works, yeah. Okay. Alright, this one, I guess. Sudo it. Okay. If I press that, does it? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to open up Wireshark again. We will try and do a slightly better capture. I want to do a capture filter. So I want it's just not just gonna work. Alright, let's just okay, remind me to stop the filter. Okay. WordPress ID. So this was us. Yeah, so it's not working anymore. But why isn't it working? That's annoying. Logs. So that's what. Okay. So somehow we managed to kill it, and I don't know how. Well, it's not even getting. It's not even a matter of it getting cleared. It's not even scanning us anymore. All right, so I must have killed. I've killed something on the box. All right, let's reset it. That's gonna be really annoying to get the shell again, though. Reset the machine. Okay. Getting the shell shouldn't be, I guess, shouldn't be too difficult. Well, this easy box turned into a less easy box. We were definitely on the right track. I don't know why it stopped working though. Prepare Evil 1, Evil 2, and Evil 3. Yeah, I could. Oh, let's stop this now. And clear it, can we? Close the capture file, continue without saving. Oh, good, yeah, good point, Real Lock. Yep, that is a good point. Let's right, let's copy. Oh, I can kill that. Copy kidrsa.pub into var dub. Okay, and then we want to do IPA. Okay, so now we want to do this. So we want to wget dash capital O home kid .ssh authorize.
New subscription received. Dispensing gratitude. Gratitude dispensed.
Thank you so much. Malicus Maximus, 7 months. Okay, so HTTP kit rsa.pub, I think. Kid rsa.pub. I think that should work. Have we got an IP address? We do. Uh, 5,000. Good. Okay, so now we can do Python 3. All this lovely stuff. Okay, copy this. Alright. And now if we choose Android again, this evil.apk, generate, and then hopefully if we do the tail thing again, we should see it getting picked up. We do. The Hazy Cracker wants me to say, ignore me, good night all, cheers. Okay, SSH, and we don't have that anymore. I need the IP address. Just not even going to bother updating the thing. Yes, please work. Yes, okay, perfect. Thank you. That was great. Okay, so we know we can append. So I still think this is the right way to do it, though. This pwn.sh file. So let's vim that. Okay, and chmodit plus x pwn. But now, presumably, into ScriptKiddie, if we alright, so let's try WordPress ID search exploit and then cat hackers. Okay, tail-f hackers. Okay, this is probably why it's very quick. I wonder if it takes where it gets the IP address from. So can we just do something like x forwarded for, and then just, I don't know, 127001. No. Let's actually SSH onto it again. I want to see if we can actually even just echo anything into this. So test into logs hackers, actually append. Okay, it does work. Okay, so hang on then. HackTheBox, ScriptKiddie, cat hackers. Can I just do this? Echo. Logs hackers. Okay, did that. I don't know why it's not executing it. If you prepend two field with space separators before, you don't have to bother having a space in your payload. Well, I don't know. The thing is, why is this being so picky? The silly thing is, it should be working. We've shown that. But I guess we could try one more thing then. Let's just echo, and then we'll just do 1-1. Right, so that's definitely going to run OS temp. Yeah, I'm kind of stumped here because we know that should run. Any ideas? Daytime IP payload? I mean, you mean like that? No. What I'm still weirded out by is why it worked for us. Right? This worked for us. Why is it not working here? That's the only thing I'm not entirely sure what's going on with. The only thing I can think of, we can always just do... We can always just put this in here. Right? We don't even need that really. Oh no, we can't because it's not gonna ignore me. That's not gonna work at all. Oh boy. Tips on pen testing APIs. I don't really test APIs that often. A lot of the same web app stuff works with APIs. Any ideas, anyone? I don't understand why this is not working. It literally works when we run the same file on my local box. Which makes zero sense. The only thing I can think is we maybe do echo. Oh no. No. Where's the HTML page? It's in kids home directory. Can you confirm that if you echo IP on the hacker's file directly, you get a scan of your box? Yes, I can. Let's just run that. And then... So just echo 1, copy this IP address. Into logs, hackers. Yes, we do. Where is the page that executes payloads? We have no idea. This page doesn't actually execute anything. It's a script that seems to be running. Yeah. Yeah, we can try doing a ping. But we can't do spaces, can we? Or will it work with spaces? Okay, no spaces, cool. Alright, so 10, 10, 14, 7, 9. I mean, that should work, presumably. Oops. Let me run it again. Yeah, we get pings. Yeah, so I'm at a loss as to why it won't run my stupid file. Can I just run bash maybe? Just bash. Is it gonna ping us? Yeah. I can run pwn.sh myself, right? Yeah. Alright, I mean, I guess we could just get a shell the regular way. It's kind of annoying and boring, but whatever. Rev shell gen. I want to restart this filter, continue without saving. Can I do this? Try it, whatever. Oh, I didn't even... I should probably listen. But this didn't even scan me. So something's going wrong here anyway. Let's just double check it works still. I mean, why don't we just try writing to temp ID? Because I'm at a loss. Okay, do we get anything? It's not even scanning me now. All right, something's going on. The only other thing I can think of is doing something like just something like that. No, didn't work. What? Oh, because... Right, hang on. That works, yeah. Temp ID. Actually, maybe you can cat. No. Alright. This was supposed to be easy, and it's really not, because I don't understand. Alright, actually I do. Can I backslash these? Alright. No, still doesn't. Does the freaking... Everyone has right access. pwn id. Okay, it was something to do with the temp directory. All right, hang on then. Let's move temp pwn.sh into home kid, and we'll just execute it. And we'll just copy it to home pwn bash. I think this might have just been a freaking file thing. Alright. Let's just do... we're going to execute. Which is really annoying because... was it pwn.sh? Okay. Home pwn. There it is. That was literally it. Alright, we're almost there then. Alright, sorry for everyone watching. That was way more difficult than it should have been. But we are now at least the pwn user. I'm still not sure what was going on there. This should have been executable. But I guess that's my own fault for not at least testing it first. Usually it just works first try. Alright, let's do sudo -l. Oh, we're still kid, right? Because we're... yeah, so we're still technically kid. Look at the crons now. Yeah, was it cron tab -e? We'll use Vim. Permission denied. Yeah, we don't fully have... We're not still kid. We are actually technically pwn. But it's just our effective ID. We can now though, because we can access... No, the etc con tab is the global one. That's not going to show us anything. We could always access that. See? Okay, cd.ssh. Okay, we can't actually SSH onto this as pwn because root owns the authorized keys file, which is useful. So I guess we may actually need to grab a shell. Bash-i? I mean, that won't work because it's executing by a cron job. So it's just going to give an interactive shell to nobody. What we can do though is just, we can grab the shell that we had before. So if we just grab this, copy, where are we? We just wget this shell, because basically I want a full shell as okay. So then we have shell.elf in pwn's directory, and now if I do nc, okay, I don't know what happened there. So now if I exit out of this shell that we had and we echo home pwn shell.elf, there we go. Now we get, oh my god, what am I doing? See, now we have now we're fully pwn. So Python 3 import pty pty.spawn bin bin bash. Yep. Okay. $256 color. Okay. So now we can do sudo -l. There we go. Alright, so we can go to GTFO bins. And the subconsole, no binary matches. But we could probably just get the... Let's just run it. Screw it. What we do? Yeah, I think we can just execute commands from inside it. Let's just Google metasploit execute system commands. I think we can just do it, right? Like if we do ID here, I think, yeah. Okay, so can we just do bin bash dash p? Yeah, we can. There we go. Okay. That was significantly easier once you get that. I still don't understand really why it wasn't executing our payload. But once we figure that out, that's probably, I would say, easy. The only reason the only reason we struggled with it was, oh, I should probably stop that before it crashes everything again. The only reason I struggled with it was the executable thing. So what I do want to try is I do want to, where are we? We're kid here, so let's vim temp slash home.sh bin bash copy bin, but I just want to see exactly what was going wrong. Just home bash chmod plus xs bin, sorry, temp home bash chmod plus x that. Alright, let's try it first as root. Home.sh. Wait a minute, what do I do? Oh, are they separate temp directories? Hang on. They are, they're mount. Okay, everyone gets their own temp directory, that's why. So I bet if we put it in, dev SHM. Yeah. Okay, so let's actually try this now because this is interesting. So if I just do the echo thing, echo, we want to do dev shm home.sh. Oh, hey, but that was going to write to temp, right? So hang on, I need to actually dev shm home.sh. We want to change this to dev shm. There we go. Okay, so now if we do that, dev shm, there it is, for frick's sake. Should have just tried another directory, shouldn't I? You just rarely see it where temp is apparently mounted Yeah. Should probably have checked that. Well, there we go. There's a learning lesson for everybody. Next time we'll shove it in another readable directory. Which means, I presume, let's remove Pwn bash. So the original probably was working. Let's go up to echo, echo, echo. Yeah, this one, right? So we do dev SHM. And then... Yep. Lovely. Alright, let's do the Stream Raiders battle. And then we'll do the giveaway. And we'll probably call it a night because I wanted to do at least 2 boxes, but I think this one has taken over 2 hours. So unfortunately, I don't think we have time for another box. We'll see how I feel, actually. Does everyone want to see a TryHackMe easy box? Or does everyone want to call it a night? Look into the APK? Yeah, we can. The box, ScriptKiddie. So if I just open the archive manager. Oh no, because you need to decompile it. Okay, Christy and Sudakin, well done. Let's not do another one. Yeah, you need to use... There's a way of decompiling them that's kind of annoying. APK tool, yeah. Alright. I mean, we can either do this, or we can do another box. Hang on. APK tool. Oops. Tool extract. I think you can't just unzip it. Yeah, you have to use this, I believe. Alright, so we need evil.apk to evil, we'll just call it. Evil. Right. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure because, yeah, isn't there supposed to be a classes.dex file? Is it in meta? I'm not entirely sure then because I thought there was supposed to be a classes.dex file when you extract it. It's been quite a while since I've done this. Manifest, read it? Okay. Original. Manifest. No. And there's just an empty file. APK tool decompile APK. It's been unfortunately quite a number of years before I've done this. APK-DRS. Let's try that. Oh, -S is no sources. That makes sense. No, that wasn't it. There's still nothing. Yeah, there's no... But maybe it's a... Oops, signing... Ah, here we go, look. It's something to do with the signature. There's your payload. Right? If we echo this... There you go. So that's why. It's something to do with the signature parsing. I assume... so it parses the signature file to double check the signature is valid, and I guess it does this insecurely and executes that. So that's why there's no source code, because it's in the signature. Does that make sense? All right, let's do the giveaway. So, all right, hang on. Christy's still here, right? Okay. Just to be clear, extra clear, this is a 2-month TryHackMe subscription. It will not work on HackTheBox. It will not work if you already have a TryHackMe subscription. It will, however, I think last a year. So only enter this if you, I mean, you can enter the marble thing anyway. If you win and you don't want it, just let me know. But yeah, let's do marbles. All right. Race. Let's do a random. Sure. Okay, so if you have not played, you can play Christy, and if you win, you have to choose someone to give it to. The keyword is !play. Well, I'm seeing Berry Duino and Dark Eldar. You guys have been very quiet. You're usually in chat quite a lot. FDS Sec, welcome. I'm gonna enter because I wanna win as well. There we go. If I win, it'll just go to second place. Let's just do that. All right. So again, I'll give people a few more, maybe like 30 seconds, if you are interested. Even if you don't want to win, and you just want to play the marble game, which is kind of fun when there's more people. !play. Again, the winner will get a 2-month TryHackMe subscription coupon. Or if you don't want that, you can give it to somebody else. Or you can just, you can take it and sell it. I don't really care. So either way, you can give it to someone in chat, you can take it and give it to a friend, you can sell it on the black market. Yeah, you can make an NFT of it, mint that on OpenSea. You can print it out and frame it, and every time you look at it, remember, this is the time I won a coupon from Tiberius's stream by playing marbles. All right, let's do 10 more seconds, everybody. Last chance to enter the competition. !play in chat. Okay. Starting the countdown. Maximizing the screen. Let's do that. I will try and keep up with everyone this time. Okay. Oh, Christy is out front. Let's. Oh no, Christie's fallen off. Christie has fallen off the edge of the world, and so has Wildgar. I haven't though. Dark Eldar is in close second. Right, this is confusing. I think I can slow it down using T. Yeah, there we go. Dark Eldar just fell off the map. Oh, I almost fell off. Oh, FTS Sec I think has just gone to the lead there. Yep, I'm totally screwed. Here we go. Oh, FTS Sec just lost all of his momentum. And again. And kind of again. But everybody is like... Jeez, there's only 3 of us left. There's me, FTS Sec, and Berry Dweena. And I have no idea where Berry Dweena is. All the way back here. Okay. Well, FTS Sec may win this, although he does seem to be just kind of stopped a little bit. So maybe everyone will catch up. Here comes me. There goes me. FTS Sec, what are you doing? Ooh. I don't quite understand where we're supposed to... Oh, there we go. This is a fun map. Okay, I'm still in the lead. Where is everybody else? They're up there somewhere. Alright. Berry Dweena just rocketed past me and straight into first place. FTS Sec, where were you? You're still up here. FTS Sec hasn't even made it into this thing yet. We're just gonna watch. Come on. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Alright. We're gonna zoom in. Follow you. You've still got 1 minute and 20 seconds before it times out, so I think, yeah, you are gonna make it. There you go. Well done, Berry Dweena. Alright. All these people did not finish. Perfect. Alright. Well, let me write that down. And then I'll message you on Twitch after the stream. Cool. At least you finished. Yeah, that's the spirit. Alright. Alright. Let's exit out for all this. Alright, we'll do a very easy TryHackMe machine to end things, because that was definitely less easy. But again, that's how it goes with TryHackMe machines, isn't it? It wasn't, at least it wasn't impossibly difficult. What do we want? We want an easy. We don't want a completed one. We want challenges though. Alright. You have to go. See you next time? Yeah, definitely. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, what have we got here? Stego, no. Osin, no. Maybe Foul Sniff CTF? Perfect for beginners. Okay, but this seems like quite a long. Well, I know we need to poll it, but we still need to get some. Practice your Linux skills, complete the challenges. Volnet internal? The Volnet ones though can be kind of complicated, so I don't really want to... Right, this doesn't seem like it's an actual... Use the credentials? Okay, yeah. That one's not really a hacking box. A gallery. Alright, let's just try these. So we'll do file sniff, CTF, Volnet internal. Oh, hang on, difficulty easy, medium. Right, we're not doing that one. If it's a medium, it means it might take more than an hour. What are we doing? Let's try this one. Yeah, that's been my experience. All right, we'll do a poll. Which box? File sniff, CTF, gallery, and tech support. All right, 2 minutes. Get voting. And we'll do another Stream Raiders because we've got some time. There we go. Okay, so far there's only one person voting. If you do want to see another box, please vote in the poll. Okay. Hopefully more than 2 people will vote in the poll, please, because currently we only have 2 people voting. There we go, 3. Alright, tech support is winning. I'm just going to preemptively join the room. Okay, there's only one flag apparently. I'm going to start the room because it says it may take 5 minutes. Alright, we will kill all these. Oops. I should probably actually terminate the machine. Tech support 1. What's wrong, FTS sec? Exit, exit, exit. Alright, and we're going to try HackMe now. Tiberius. Alright. Okay, how did they spell it? Let's get rid of all this crap. Okay. tech support 1. Alright, this is probably not gonna have a host name, so that'll be okay. Theme and security warnings and counter this room are part of the challenge. Okay. Sort of recon this. I know it said wait 5 minutes, but I'm impatient. Oh, it's a Windows machine, presumably. Oh, actually 22, maybe not. You know what? We will wait a little bit longer. But we will check out the web server first, I think. Okay, so yeah, it's not... It is Linux, presumably. It looks like Linux. So let's run it because it should definitely take less than 5 minutes to boot if it's a Linux machine. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's open the project folder for TryHackMe now, and here's tech support 1, results, scans, let's get rid of all that. Okay, SSH, we can use passwords, always nice to know. TCP/80, directory busting, we found nothing yet, that's okay. Nmap scan's still going. What web, again, thinks it's Apache, which it probably is. Enum for Linux. There is a web server disk, apparently. Yep. So we could probably... Contents, there's an enter.txt. Alright, let's check that out first. TryHackMe tech support. SMB client -L and the IP address. Alright, let's do I always forget which. It is there. Okay, good. Enter. So we're going to get enter.txt. I just basically mounted the share. You can exit that. There's nothing else in there. Okay. Goals. Make Fix pop up and host it online on DigitalOcean server. Fix Subbrion site. /Subbrion doesn't work. Edit from panel. Edit WordPress. Subbrion creds. Admin and this, which may be a hash, or it may be the actual password, but let's at least look at and see if we can get to this, I guess. Cyber Chef cooked? Maybe. Let's just curl it. Oh, it's moved to that, and then there's nothing. Okay. Weird. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to find. We may have to find the directory. Oh, hang on, Subriel. Wait, is that the actual right IP address? It's not, that's why. Okay, hang on a minute. Cancel that. That's why it gets... Okay, so here's what happens. Right, here we go. This is a... That's why. So we tried get Subrion, which then redirects to Subrion with a / right? So if we resend that, this also redirects, but it redirects to an internal address. So you see how this is 1010? This is 10.0. So we may just have to try 2 of these. No, okay, so that's just constantly redirecting. I wonder if we can just access it at that, to be honest with you. Try and... We can. Okay. That's good. So now all we need to do is add a proxy rule. So we'll go down to here. We'll go to match and replace. Not response header, request header. We're going to use host. And then I'm just going to paste this in. Host there. Copy that. Okay. So we refresh it now and go to Subrion. There we go. We still get a 404, but at least we're actually on the page. There's also a WordPress directory as well, apparently. And there's a test directory. Okay. So we can see what this is. And we said WordPress. But we only had a Subrion. Oh, jeez. Lovely. Alright. This one is just not liking it. But we should probably Google Subrion. Oh, there's a login. But I need to copy the right IP address because obviously we cannot access this. Okay, the login. So now we know this may be the password, or it may also be base64 encoded. It kind of looks a little bit like that. We can go into burp and add HackVerter. Assuming this actually logs in. It's not really liking it, is it? Not entirely sure why it's taking so long. Oh, I know why it's taking so long, because it's trying to get to those. So what we need to do is rewrite every instance of this IP address in the in the response body as well. Response body, we want to match this, and we want to then put it to 10, 10, 108, 155. And then if we reload this page, that should go a lot faster. Hopefully. There we go. Alright, so what was happening there was, even though we were doing that cool hostname trick with the host header, it was still trying to load resources like the CSS from the internal address, which obviously we cannot access. Alright, did HackBeta work? It did. Alright, decode, base 64, no, base... It's not base 32 either. Maybe it just is the password, I don't know. Admin. Alright, not that. So we can go to CyberChef. You don't want to go bust to Subrion? I mean, we could. Yeah, that base 64 does not work. What could it be? Alright, okay, if you insist. What else is running? Magic wand. Alright, let's cancel this then. This? Scam 2021? What does the magic wand do then? Can someone explain it? Because I've never actually seen that before. Where are we? Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna admin. Presumably this is the correct password. Looks like it. We got a session. And we're getting redirected. Oh, hang on. Okay, so now we're getting redirected. We don't want that. This is going to take forever. Alright, we need to add another thing. We're going to match the response headers. And... okay. Let's go to that. We should still have a session cookie there. Alright. Now we could probably... actually start looking up the Subrion 4.2. Let's do search exploit. Arbitrary file upload, presumably, that's what we want. So we want to do, copy that, search exploit -m this, and then we get 49. Base target URI. Okay, so we're gonna have to proxy this because of all the headers nonsense. But presumably, does it use requests? It does. Okay, good. So we can always do request. Oh, not. Okay, hang on. There we go. Session.get. Proxies equals, and then we're going to do HTTP. Oops. 127.0.0.1 8080 should be fine. I'm going to copy that though. You didn't proxy anything? Have you done this box already? Alright, we need to do it here. I kind of also just want to see what happens. I mean, I don't really understand it. Like, there's a problem with the headers, so you should definitely have had to change the headers. Did you just read the code? Alright, well, I'm not really seeing it, but either way, this should still work, and it'll give us some interesting specify URL target to the panel. Is there a panel here? Oh, I suppose I should. Hang on a minute. Options URL panel. Plus uploads, so is it this? What are we going to? Yeah, subbing on panel. There we go. Alright, copy URL. So this should now work. There we go. Dash U. Trying to connect, trying to log in, check credentials. Okay, where are the credentials? Dash L and dash P. Okay, cool. Dash L admin dash P. It's here, right? Oh no, hang on. It was this one. Scam 2021. I mean, if this works, it'll be awesome, so let's try it. It works. There you go. Oh, hang on. We've got a shell now. Look at that. So you're saying it would have worked without the proxy? Because I want to really try that, because I don't see how it would. Like, let's just grab this file again, I guess. Alright, we'll copy it to 49-2, and then if we just do Python again, huh? So you can just browse to this. Was there like a weird... Oh, so it wasn't redirecting... Oh, okay, so it only redirects if you grab this. Right, that makes sense. Oh well, at least we have the traffic now. Look, we can see how it works. Okay, so we have we actually have two shells, but we'll just use this one. Let's grab a reverse shell. What am I doing? Rev shell gen using this IP address. Come on. Rev shell. Use that one because I like it. Alright. And NC 4444. There we go. Do we have Python? We do. Do we have Python 3? We do. Python 3 -c. Import pty dot spawn bin bash stdy raw export term equals x term 256 color. Okay. Right. Apparently there was a PHP info that we just missed, okay. Let's see. In the home directories, there is a scam site user. There's also a MySQL user. Let's just go into home scam site, I guess. I wouldn't imagine we can run anything with sudo. We can't. I don't want to do that. I'll just cancel. We can get into web server, but I think that's probably just the share. Yeah. Okay. Let's try running. Oh, actually, let's see what's adopt. -a, nothing. All right, let's grab. See if there's any SUID binaries. No. Mount.sifs. Okay, mount.sifs. Hang on. GTFO bins. I feel like mount.sifs is a weird one. Yeah, hang on. SUID mount.sifs. I think that's... Yeah, I think that's weird. You're not supposed to have mount.sifs. Maybe it is. Privilege escalation via mount.sifs. That seem. Maybe we'll come back to that. I'm not entirely sure whether that's a vulnerability or not. Yeah. Alright. Well, actually, I didn't. Is there scam site? Is there anything else interesting in here? Well, the scam site user can apparently sudo as admin, which is useful. Oh, they have a bash history, which is not readable by us, so it doesn't matter. Alright, next step. And gret list. See what's listening internally. There is a MySQL server, okay. So presumably, if we go var www, we can probably find a config file, which will probably have credentials. Let's try this, WordPress. Cat wp config.php. Alright, support and I'm a scammer. So we should probably try and sudo to scam site with that password, which is correct. Okay. Password reuse, people. So I just found a password there. The DB user was support, but it doesn't even matter. There was no support user. Okay, so we can now do ls-l. There's no. Oh right, yeah. There's no user.txt, but we can sudo, and we can indeed run iconv as root, even though we have a password. So gdfo bins. Let's see what we can do with iconv. We can run it with sudo. This is going to be extremely easy. Alright, let's do Stream Raiders first. There we go. We're probably going to lose this battle because we have hardly any people. We'll see though. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. Well, at least we got Christie as a giant snow golem thing. You might just take out everybody, Christie. I think we're going to be fine, actually. Yes, we are. Well done, Christie. Alright. That's the end of that because I feel like we're about to get root. Maybe used to access the file system. If it's used. Okay, hang on. This example creates a local SUID copy of a binary and runs it. Okay. So we just have to run it with these, and then maybe bin bash. We'll try it. Sudo icon v bin bash. Okay. Oops. Did I just? Maybe I should check what icon v actually does. Icon v-h. Well, that doesn't really help, does it? I don't actually know what icon V does, so icon V. So output to out file -O. Okay. Run the sudo one, not the S. I think they're the same. They're identical, literally. I think we just need to add a -O, to be honest. So I can do. Can you read what I said? Shortly. -O test. Alright, I'll read it now. You have a read, write in a read file. Yeah, but I want to get a shell. Can you actually get a shell from it? I guess we could just read the shadow file. So, hang on, let's create shadow. Oops, what am I doing? Shadow, let's see, shadow. Copy that. Vim root.hash. Yeah, you can only read and write files, which I really want to get. I mean, I can just read root.txt, right? But I kind of just want to. Word list equals user share. Word list passwords rock u.txt, right? Root.hash. Okay. So yeah, this is a new system I'm on, so this is probably why. Word list. If we can't, I'll just read oh my god, sudo dash dash. There we go. Oh, I can write. Yes, you're correct. I could just write to it. Let's try this. Let's try cracking it and see if it actually does anything. Root.hash, where is it? Oh, wait. Yeah, so I could just literally change the password, right? So I could do, well, I could just overwrite the freaking shadow, the Etsy password file. All right, hang on. Copy Etsy password to password, then Vim password. Hang on. Copy this. Where am I? Come on. G. And then we just want to do new root with. Let's try no password. This might work. And we'll just cat password. Make sure. Okay. Oh, this is really annoying. Can I just SSH onto this thing? reset. What was the password again? I really wish I'd saved it now. I mean, I can do it. Hang on. Tail password. I just want to make sure it's. It is right. Okay, so let's try doing this, and we want to do. Let's see. Oh my god. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. City WordPress. Cat wp config. I don't know what's going wrong with the shell, but I am a scammer. I'm just going to save an actual copy of that now. There we go, done. Okay, SSH scam site at 10.10.108.155. 10.10.108.155. Better. Alright, that's going to be a better shell. Okay, now we can try... Okay. So we want to do -o, let's see, password. Let's just check that actually worked. It did. Now can we just SU as new root with no password? It's going to ask us for one. Okay. OpenSSL password. Nope. Oh, actually, hang on. Password. Yep. Password. Go. Okay, so now we just edit this again and go in here and then just shove that in there. And then fingers crossed. SU new root. Password. There we go. Easy. Okay. So for those of you wondering why that works, you can technically create aliases of users in Linux. This new user still has the ID 0, which is obviously the ID for the root user, but Linux does not care about this. And sometimes you can leave between the first two colons blank, and Linux will just accept no password for that user. This did not work, so I had to put the password in. And you can just use OpenSSL password to generate a password, and it works most of the time. Okay, so that was it. Oh, wait, hang on. I need to actually copy it. That would help. Copy. Alright, that was quick. Okay. Nice. Alright, so Berry Tweeter, I will get you your coupon, your voucher. Let me see if anyone else is streaming SpicySec. I don't know if we've raided SpicySec. We're going to raid SpicySec. He's the only person on, so. Oh, I didn't even do I'm in. I should have probably done that.
I'm in.
I constantly forget. You guys need to remind me. I forget that. All right, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I will probably see you again on Wednesday. For that Wednesday, let me show the end stream. Again, please follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and give me a follow on Twitch if you are already not. You'll get alerts when I go streaming. Yeah, other than that, thank you very much. If you do want to keep donating to the cause, ! Donate in chat, or just visit my Twitter. I have linked to the donate page. But thank you so much. All right, let's raid SpicySec.